ready. Now the pitch. Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Right to the wall, he's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out and made a sensational play. The runner tags. He'll advance into Hicks going back. And now over.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight.
Batting third.
Pretty Boy Wolverine will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Pretty Boy Wolverine will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Pretty Boy Wolverine. Hey, nobody out.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Hey, roll it up.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score.
Hey, come on now. All right, here we go now.
He's set, now the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out. Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
He's set, now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Pause, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Pretty Boy Wolverine will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our...
San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The weekend is almost here and some great series are ahead, but before we get there, we'll go back to Thursday's action to see how it shook out. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox did battle with the Yankees in the Bronx, and it was the Yankees who came away with the win. The final was 8-4. Patrick Corbin threw the ball well and picked up his 13th win of the year.
With everyone.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Batting third, second baseman.
Pretty boy Wolverine will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Unbelievably, his 80th of the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Pretty boy Wolverine will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Wolverine.
Now the first pitch. On the ground towards second. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 4-1. Good night from Toronto.
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
2-1.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to a Saturday edition of Inside the Show. It's time to take a look back at what happened around the majors on Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees matched up against the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center, and it was the Yankees who secured the win in extra innings. The final score was 3-2. Pretty boy Wolverine turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Tigers were in Boston to take on the Red Sox. The Red Sox came away with the win. The final was 5.
First time in Dodger history, a no-hitter.
A good look there at the home of the Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Pretty boy Wolverine will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Price ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. And that has certainly been the case these last few games.
Pretty boy Wolverine will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Pretty boy, Wolverine.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Hey, put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Come on, go nice and easy.
So he reaches with a 1-out single here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Pretty boy Wolverine will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First offering on the way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it's still 3-1. Pretty boy Wolverine will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Pretty boy, Wolverine.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitchers are getting on these guys quick.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now another 0-2. A foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang onto it to record the strikeout.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
And they got it! The Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division!
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it! He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Saturday provided some great baseball and some interesting storylines, so let's get to it. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees were in Toronto to take on the Blue Jays, and it was the Yankees who came away with the win. The final score was 9-3. Pretty boy Wolverine had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. He currently leads the American League in batting average. The Tigers were at Fenway Park to take on the Boston Red Sox, and it was the Tigers who prevailed. The final was